Alright, hello, thank you for clicking on this video. I wanted to come through and do a channel update real quick. And I shouldn't say real quick just because I don't know how quick it's going to be. Right now I'm just going to be firing off the cusp and everything on what I'm thinking about, what I want to do for this channel particular update. Um, I've decided that I think I want to do a channel update video for this about once every 6 months or so, so maybe twice a year, just to kind of let you guys know what's going on and uh, things that are going on in my life and what my plans are for the channel and whatnot. We are in June of 2023, and I'm closing in on 600 subscribers. We are actually about six away from 600 subscribers. It's funny how that works out. My hope is to get to 1,000 subscribers, hopefully soon. I have been trying to push hard over the last couple of months to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. But closing in on 600 is actually a feat that I didn't even think that I would get to, just because I personally don't think I'm that entertaining. But I shouldn't sell myself short. I'm starting to try new things and get outside of my comfort zone and barrier, especially with my last gameplay with Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. That actually took longer to edit than I had anticipated. I did stream the entirety of that game onto Twitch in two separate streams, totaling in about 9.5 hours or something like that. But the majority of why it took so long to get posted into bits and pieces onto YouTube is because of the editing. Because I streamed it through the Wii because I have the physical the GameCube discs, and I streamed it through there with using an HDMI converter. The quality didn't come out so great, and you can see that watching the YouTube playback. But the Twitch stream looks even worse. I tried to do some corrections and color grading and whatnot, and its brightness and whatnot as well to it, and it just didn't come out as good as I wanted it to. In terms of it totaling 9 hours for the two videos, it would take days and days for it to render out before I can even do anything. Because once I started the rendering for the color grading and corrections and brightness and all that, once that started, I literally could not do anything else within my editing program to do any cuts or anything. Because if I did that, it would bog down the system so bad to where I couldn't even use it. So that's why it took so long. That's why in the beginning of May, I didn't really have much videos coming out because of the factor that I was stuck trying to edit those videos into shorter videos and clips and whatnot. And then, after I started getting everything rolling, it was a day to day consistency like I had been doing it since the beginning of the year. Right now, what we're looking at for the month of June, it's slowed down a bit because of the fact that I'm trying to catch up with some of my finances and some of my bills. I'm not getting paid right now through YouTube or Twitch to stream or upload videos or anything. That is my eventual goal is to be able to get paid through those two services, or potentially maybe even TikTok. Or I've heard that there's a new streaming service around called Kick. That could be a possibility sometime in the near future, depending on my traction and followers that I get and whatnot. But right now, for the month of June, I am slowing down this particular month and not doing any streaming. I do still have some videos that I'm I have a few reaction videos that I want to record. That going to be recording today and editing and then releasing them at some point within this month. So there will still be content this month. It's just not going to be on a daily basis like it's been going. And then I have two streams that I did back in May on Twitch that I'm going to edit down as well for posting for this month. Which one was a Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops stream that I streamed for about. The stream itself was about 5.5 hours, but only about 4 hours worth of content is worth editing and trying to get something out of it for content. And then the other one was a Super Mario 3D World a stream that I did for less than an hour. Those were both streamed to Twitch in May. So I'm going to be working on those edits along with recording the two reaction videos that I want to do. And then, of course, doing this video here. But other than that, working on those today. For the rest of June, I am going to work because I do have two jobs. I have my primary job, which I'm not going to go into much details in regards to what that is and where it is and what I do and everything. Just know that I do work for a form of the government. I am a government employee. In terms of what branch, what government and entity and all that, I'm not going to really say. But that is my primary job that I get paid every 2 weeks for, and that's my primary source of income right now. And then I do have a secondary job that I work. I'm not going to go into details about that as well, but that's the job that I want to be focusing most of my time outside of my primary job on, to try to kind of catch up on my finances and bills and whatnot. And then outside of work and outside of those two jobs, I do have three children that I'm taking care of and that I do spend time with. Mostly I have them on the weekends. So any recording, any streaming, I typically don't do on the weekends. If I have stuff that I need to edit, there are times where I will edit on the weekends. Um, but a lot of the times my focus is just on the weekends. My focus will be just spending time with my daughters when I have them. So in the month of June, I'm slowing down a lot just to focus on my finances and then make sure that I'm spending time with my girls on the weekends. July 1st is on a Saturday, and I will have my youngest daughter during that weekend. June 30th, July 1st, July 2nd. July 3rd is when I should be coming back to streaming on Twitch. So for those of you who are following me on Twitch, July 3rd is when I intend to come back to streaming to Twitch, and then after that, you guys should start seeing more consistent video uploads after that stream, because those Twitch streams I tend to break down and then post into bits here on YouTube, and then I'll try to keep a consistent daily upload schedule beginning at the very least beginning June 3rd. So with that being said, that's the overall goal. If you guys have any content that you've seen on this channel that you would like more of, go ahead and let me know or share it with your friends so we can get our subscriber count up. That would be much appreciated. And then from there, we'll go ahead and see you on the next videos, series of videos here that I'm going to be recording throughout the rest of the day and then uploading throughout June. Just as the last little tidbit, I did pre-order Final Fantasy 16, which will be released on June 21st. Because of my goal and what I'm trying to accomplish with my finances, I probably won't get to that game until July. So I'm going to try to switch off between Final Fantasy 16, Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops, and then once I finish Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops, because I'm sure Final Fantasy 16 is probably going to take a while to beat, then I'm going to switch off between some of the Mortal Kombat games, and then Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, and all this and that. So, any suggestions though I'm willing to take, and with that being said, I'll go ahead and cut it here, and I'll see you on the next one. Deuces, my juices.